Hi, this is Pushpak Vasnet. My user ID is 220716223. Now I'm going to explain about my attack. The first attack name is reversal with auto UAC bypass. In this attack, the main objectives of the particular attack is to successfully exploit HID device trust and bypass the user account control UAC so as to achieve the remote code execution on a targeted Windows machine. It offers an attacker or remote interpreter shell with the full administrative rights and demonstrate a critical post exploitation scenario whereby the person system compromise and data harvesting is possible. Now first we need to check for the IP address, which is done by IP. Now we need to check for the IP address. This is the IP address. Now we need to check. We need to upload payload, which is already created in the name of act.exe file. After that, we need to restart the server. The server is restarted now. We need to now from the victim PC we need to download the exe file from the server, which is showing below 103.134.hack.exe. Now the file is downloaded and this is the payload, hack.exe. Exe. We need to use the meta exploit here. Meta exploit. We need to uninstall the remove the device, disconnect. Again we need to connect it. The system, okay. Something problem. Listening. Now it is running. Command. Now it's meta Metaspread is responding. Now we are into the victim PC. As you can see, the processor, the Windows shell is created now. Here the hacker file is created. From this we can tell the rebel shell's connection between the window target and the Kali system is successfully, as you can see in the screen. A metapreter session open on the 444 port, allowing the full remote access of the victim machine. This in turn confirms the successful operation of the payload execution and the USB bypass through the USB rubber ducky. After gaining a metapreter session, post explanation was performed by the navigating the targeted file system, listening user directories and accessing the desktop files. A new directory named hacker was created in the ability to the manipulate of the file and maintain the persistence of the compromised system. We're talking about the Mitre attack frameworks. The attack include injection and the reverse payload, following a USB rubber ducky that execute a PowerShell bypass against the user account control USC to initiate the remote interpreter session from a Kali Linux machine. Hello, this is Pushpak. Now I'm going to talk about my second attack, which is fake login prompt to steal the Windows password. First, we need to change the playlist, change the payload, change the payload. We need to change the necessary file in the USB rubber ducky. Files like code.py, payload.txt and the library folders. After the successful configuration, the device enable as a keyboard and immediately execute the payload once we plug in into a Windows PC machine. This is the payload. Windows security. We need to remove the device. We need to reinstall. Again, we need to connect it. After connection, we need to configure all the folders. After the successful configuration, now we need to disconnect and connect again. This is the Windows pop-up. Now the password is saved. I'm going to show you where the password is. Say users, public, creates. Now here's the password. In this attack, it is all used by the USB robot Ducky. Tactics used are initial access, executions, credential access, defensive evasion, initial access, replication through the removable media, which is USB robot Ducky. Technique ID is T1091. Explanation: USB robot Ducky delivers the malicious script execution. User execution malicious script T1204.002. VBS script execute using the WS script. Credential access input capture, which is password. Technical ID is T1056.002. Inbox capture user password under the guise of a season timeout. Legitimate prompt Windows T1036. Prompt mimic Windows login to avoid the detection. Here is the payload for the attack.